And we're going to the church pretty quickly, and then we'll go to the mansion.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Trying to do the second question too. Hello everyone, have you managed to gather the ingredients I need? We sure have, here you go. Hearty powder 5, clear gelatin 5. Oh, and here's the white seeds you wanted. And hand it over the white seeds. Thank you so much. This should be plenty. Could you wait in the adjoining room while I mix up a trial badge then? Sister Demas made her pretzels and handed out simple to everyone. How do they taste? I'm a little surprised, to be honest. In a good way, I mean. Indeed. These are actually better than I was expecting. Tasty and filling and free! Thinking that the Einsteiner may have eaten something like this to keep on fighting is kind of moving, really. It really is. Thank goodness. And what do you think of them, Lady Laura? Oh, my apologies. I was so engrossed in the taste that I forgot to speak up. They're delicious. If I haven't seen you make them, I swear they came from the kitchen of a professional chef like Joseph. My fan is doing something weird. Thank you for giving me the chance to try them. Hey Laura. There's still some time before the memorial service, but how about we offer some of these and sing the song Let's Snatch You Now? I like that. After all, there's no limit on when you can leave an offering. Would you mind if we took some along then, sister? Not at all. It would be rude of us to indulge in all these on our own, after all. Please go on ahead and take some. Like we're pistols. Lamping, let's be on the way, dear. Now I got pretzel power. Yay! Let's head to the statue too to see if we can do it all together. No, it won't let us. Let's take a look at the map. Oh. It's actually this. I thought it was that one. There we go. I'm sure this will put a smile on her face. Now all that's left is for us to pray. Are there any special requirements for prayers of this sort? Not particularly. But it is the custom to remain quiet while prayers are being offered. Whoops. Let's get up praying on then, everyone. She just gasped. Really? I was focusing so hard on being quiet, I ended up holding my breath. How are you guys still going? It was a violent battle to remain silent for even a single minute, but alas, victory remains elusive. Don't be too harsh on her. Well then, so we make our way back to the shop. Yeah, we should report back to Sister Themis just in case. Oh, thank you for the quick travel. Thank you for your help, everyone. I feel bad about having you run all around town just for my sake. No worries. We're always glad to lend a hand. Yeah, never done a job where pretzels were a fringe benefit, but it was worth it. They really were delicious. If the batch you make for the memorial service turns out not good, you have nothing to worry about. I'll do everything I can to make sure that that's the case. Oh, I yet to offer you all your reward for helping me. It's not much, but please take these. Some heals. Crystal Beam X. That's the big heal. Thank you very much. Be sure to put them to use. Of course, I will. That's one down at least. Yep, let's move right on to the other one. And offer to the departed. Complete. The moment she was following me. The boys. I should do this. Oh, we let it go. Oh, hey, isn't that? Extravagantly dressed, man. There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I am merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us wants any trouble now, do we? Aye. That, and with that, I bid a fun farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am under your grace. See ya, tall man, burly man, excuse me. My, if it isn't Lady... Oh, young Laura. I was supposed to say lady. And Eustace Aurea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, your grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. They must know him. Yeah, but look how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up of all people. That's Duke Kane. Head of the foremost of the 4 great houses and ruler of the poor city of Ordis. I am sorry if I'm butchering these words. His authority extends over the entire province of Lemire to the west. Duke Kane. Technically, that's how you. I think that's how you call Kane. I just gonna call him Kane. I'd like to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matter calls me away. I endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. For now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thor's Military Academy Class 7, huh? How do you? Well, I just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your clients. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Merely know something's going on. And over the chit chat, his grace awaits. Excuse us. See ya, kids. Who were those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provisional army, that's for sure. And they didn't seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Kane. Father, you needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they're finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret. Began and begun sound almost exactly. Indeed, for the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reform their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the reformists? Seriously? He stick his tongue? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duquesne, basically the leader of the noble faction, I'm sure wasn't expecting him to show up. Well, him to come all the way out here in person, dang. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he also kept space between himself and the reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all the nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. Man, I cannot read right now. I've heard they been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Kane or Duke Arabella should lead the four great houses. But I expect that either will bring the same platform to the table. Give them the silence. Usage. If you don't mind me asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? Laughing, you need not worry about your family's alliance. Lord Sworzer is widely known as an even more abstained man than I am. I can't imagine that he have any interest in supporting the questionable action of other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say that. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legroom again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father. Well, that was sudden. Look at her face. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them taken in by the noble faction's conserval method. I cannot read. I gotta skip that part. Father, a potent course of action, I think. Young man's voice. In that case, I am happy to come with you. Toval. What are you doing here? So you're here as well. Wouldn't miss the chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Kane. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Breahart? What? Wait, then couldn't have. Did it belong to the Arabella family? Well, Rufus Arabella got into it, yes. I said that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. Rufus like, oh, what? Nods. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Arabella family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Kane, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just came here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happened that those guys here brought me a pretty... Oh my gosh. Course's story? Man, I cannot be. We got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside of Lake Rim. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one appears since the counter-offense Circassus launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father, it sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just faction butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet. But if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah. And she'll pass it on. Man, but right now my mind is wandering. Alright, here's what I got for you this afternoon. Your study envelope, August. A golden catch. Find Weber, calling all fishermen. Could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Find me an Apocosi Inn for more detailed information. Oh, it is not even required. So I will do that off screen in a little bit. When you finish up for the day, I appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your report. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of some things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. Dapping, I wish you well in your studies, and I hope you will forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you will continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her unclothed father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father, she gave him the eye. It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Laughing. Catch you later, Dean. Give my best to Sarah. Why must he always be so? Honestly, you got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Have you met him? I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Rings right, you know. You're living proof that great Great parents leads to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model will naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparisons and develop an inferiority complex. Man, I am struggling with these words. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of Arsid House has grown up solid in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on, Toa has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her, trying to change the subject. I am not. One additional quest was added. After returning to the guild to file your report, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. That one I will do in a later video. So I'm going to do this part off screen and I will be back in a bit. You know what? Let me see something quickly. It's still here. Lance meeting and her and stirred in praise of their valor during the War of the Lion. May their soul rest in peace. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to call it. Makes it easier to do this part off screen. Hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.